We're all obsessed with the Ryder Cup. We're really excited for it this year. I think it should be really competitive, but a different angle. Who would win, boys, if we did a Ryder Cup battle, but it was a fist fight in the bar?
Let's talk fights. Are we brawling, or is it like a one-on-one, like singles matches, so we have to match guys up against each other?
I think we have to match up one-on-one. So for the U.S. team, we have DJ, Koepka, Reed, JT, Bubba, Spieth, Ricky, and Webb Simpson. Molinari's leading the team for Hero right
liability.
Not a lot of size. Got Jay Rose, Hatton, Fleetwood, Rory, Rahm.
Kid's a unit. You got to look out. He's going to be in that heavyweight rumble with somebody.
You got Casey and you got Noren.
Let's match up some of these guys because there's some big weak spots right there. I mean, Rahm's a big boy. He's going to be tough to take down. Hatton, I think, could be a little scrappy. I bet he's been in a couple of bar fights in his day. I love Paul. He's one of my favorite guys on tour. I could take Paul Casey, I think.
Maybe Captain's pick Sobel in against Paul Casey.
He's got a big smile on his face. He doesn't want to fight anybody.
He's way too nice to hit you in the mouth.
Same with Francesco Molinari. Francesco's got a great golf swing going right now. You think he wants to ruin that by throwing a right hook at somebody? Tommy Fleetwood's getting his hair pulled. Someone fighting dirty on the U.S. team, that mop off his head.
That's a liability. He's going to have to braid that up or something.
Alex Noren can't throw it, but he's got his hands all calloused up from too many hours at the range.
I think Noren is potentially a sneaky fighter here.
Maybe.
No, he's got heart. I think that guy's a pit bull deep down.
I think so too.
I think he's a problem in that weight class.
Justin Rose, not a problem.
Too nice. Very too nice.
Justin Rose is the guy that's called the cops when this all goes down.
I mean, the U.S., JT, love his golf game. He probably weighs 135 pounds soaking wet.
Max.
Ricky Fowler, again, not the biggest dude at all. He's going to be one of the lighter guys in the field.
He went to school in Stillwater, though, dude. He's probably been around some action. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Some Cowboys.
Simpson.
They were protecting him, though. He's a big guy.
You're right. He was like the guy that was going to make it out. You're right. Yeah.
After DJ and Koepka, it doesn't look as strong for the U.S. either.
All right, we'll start with the first pick of Europe or our guy, and we'll match him up, and we'll keep score and see who wins the Ryder Cup based on bar fights.
Okay. DJ or Koepka, who's our one seed?
Oh, we'll go with Koepka. He's one on my sheet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Koepka.
Tell me if you guys agree or not. He's got to go against Rahm.
Yeah, the only other guy I can see up there for Europe is Stenson, but yeah, I agree with you with Rahm.
Stenson's a big boy, too.
Nobody's beating Koepka. If I'm Europe, I just throw like Francesco Molinari at him and just take the L there.
Yeah, you go throw out the sacrificial lamb.
Yeah.
But we'll save Rahm for somebody else that he can tee off on.
I don't see anyone they can throw out against DJ either.
I think DJ Stinson is the matchup.
Stenson's not even one of the 8 right now.
He's not?
I don't know if I'd use Stenson as your captain's pick. DJ, I think you just get a win. And that's the thing. Are they going to throw anyone out there? Like, how are we setting this up? Who are we taking off?
DJ's got to go up against like a Hatton or somebody like that. If you got to take one of the 8 that they have.
Yeah, if you got to take guys without going captain's pick.
Dustin Johnson and Justin Rose, you take 1 and 2 in the world.
I'd take Rose and just throw him out there and say, you're not beating anybody. We're going to let you get killed by DJ. Sorry, mate. You're gonna get hit in the face. By the way, I say mate a lot now. I've adopted it. I got it cleared by an authentic Australian, though. He said it's fine that I say it, so it's all good.
I think the only chance that Rose has is if Fooch is still next to him as his caddy. I think Fooch could probably throw some weight around and help him out a little bit there.
Koepka and Johnson are a problem for the Euros.
Yeah, this is where it starts to get interesting. Patrick Reed, I'd say, is probably the 3 seed for the U.S. I don't know if I think Patrick Reed. He's going to do some dirty shit. I think he might.
He's going to bite somebody. He's going to. There's a beer bottle to the face. 100%.
I want the same matchup that I want for Sunday at the Ryder Cup in this thing, which is Reed and Rory.
I'd actually lean Rory on that one.
I would lean Rory for sure on that. If they're actually squaring off head to head, I think Patrick's a soft body. Rory's a hard body, dude. Ask Chambly, dude. Rory's in that gym maybe too much. Maybe he cares about that physique too much.
Just in case this ever goes down. That's why Rory's in the gym.
He might be prepping for this exact scenario.
I could see Reed taking down Rory at some point. At some point, Rory hits the ground. I don't think Rory can ever get Reed on the ground.
Oh, I think he could hit him right in the mouth. First things first. Just say it's a
Rory's
wrap.
also Irish, and
yeah, he's Irish, dude.
He's a better athlete overall too. Come on.
I think Rory smacks Reed around TKO.
We're giving your win to Rory here. We gotta be a little unbiased. Let's.
Yeah, I gotta be. Dude, this is what we do. I'm very objective in this. This is no lean towards America. I'm giving you the real feed right now on these matchups.
The 4 seed for the U.S. starts to get pretty tricky. I don't know who I would nominate. Maybe Spieth. It gets pretty ugly pretty fast for the U.S.
Yeah, this is going to get ugly in a hurry. If we can just go down the list. I mean, the next 5 who are qualified, we got JT, Bubba, Spieth, Ricky, and Webb.
Lost. That's 5 L's in a row, dude. It went from 2-0 to 5-2.
Who's Molinari matching up against? Like Molinari, Ricky would be like a pretty good duel.
Really, and I know we threw Justin Rose out there already. Webb and Justin Rose, a fight that I'd pay to watch.
I think Rose could beat him. I don't think Webb would even consider throwing a punch. I think they would just honestly talk it out and just have a conversation and like get a mediator and be like, you know what? I apologize. This is a bad idea. You're right. I was wrong. Let's squash this over a couple of pints there, mate. You know what I mean? And everything would be good. So maybe we call that. We'll give them a half for those two. Like, there's no way either one of them are ever hitting either of them. Like 0% chance. They're too nice. Like if I had a daughter, I would want him to marry one of those dudes. You know what I mean? Be like, oh, dude, he's no threat whatsoever. Like he's fine.
That was amazing.
Yeah, cheerio there, mate. Just have a couple points here. Just talk about it. All right? I get a little Australian with my British sometimes. I'm better with my...
Oh, that's a little mix.
Can we actually picture like Rose and Webb in like, I don't know, either like boxing gloves and shorts or like wrestling singlets with like the helmets on?
Webb would show up in like a seersucker suit, and I think Justin Rose would show up with like a bow tie and be like called Sir Justin the whole time. Like no one would hit anyone.
Gold medal around his neck.
Yeah, be like, yeah, hey mate.
He still wears it every day.
I would shower in that bitch if I had one.
We might actually need to turn this into like a TV show or something.
I'm giving losses to Rahm and Haddon because I'm putting their 2 best guys out there.
Rahm wins against anybody but Koepka, in my opinion.
Can we talk Bubba right now?
You think Rahm takes down DJ?
If he gets him to the ground, it's over, dude. DJ ain't getting up. He's heavy, dude.
It's close.
He's like Daniel Cormier or whatever.
No matter how you slice it, Rory, Hatton, and Rahm versus Reed, Koepka, and DJ, it's got to be 2-1 U.S. So we're going there. We got Rose and Webb at half. Now we're down to Molinari, Fleetwood, Casey, and Noren versus Ricky, Spieth, Bubba, and JT.
I think we lose all of them.
I think we're dead. Bubba and Fleetwood would be a good
Oh, my God. No, it wouldn't be good.
No, I think Fleetwood would absolutely end him fast.
Well, Bubba is going to cry. Bubba's going to cry.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, a lot.
Yeah, I'm not into violence.
If we wanted to pull a cheap move, it would be putting Reed in against Fleetwood because Reed would definitely pull his hair.
Without question. He'd be docked a couple points for some like low blows or kidney punches or something. Kid's got grit.
Ricky, the spring break crowd, they're struggling.
They're not fighters. The Euros would take a substantial lead.
Captain's picks are key.
Captain's picks are a lot more fun, and we might find some guys who could actually get in some fights here.
I'm going to ask the same question of captain's picks I'm going to ask of the real golf tournament itself, the real Ryder Cup, which is, do you pick Tiger? There's 4 back surgeries, but he's pretty jacked. Do you take him for this team?
He's also trained with like Navy SEALs, dude. Hand to hand, the guy's in there with the SEALs learning technique. He might have some move like some Steven Seagal shit where he just grabs your arm and next thing you know your elbow's pointing the wrong way.
Or he might just double over in back pain and WD at like the beginning of the fight.
I could find 4 tougher dudes than Tiger Woods.
You want to go after an opponent's weakness. If you're like hand-to-hand combat, it's like he had a back surgery and then he had another one and another one and another one. I know where to go after.
It's like Karate Kid, sweep the leg. They go for the weakness. They try to hurt him.
Just in terms of size, I'll throw out some guys here. Gary Woodland would be way up.
He would rumble. Yes. Woodland would rumble.
Big boy who can get out there and go after it. I think we talked about Finau, a lot of length, a lot of reach.
Ooh, Tongans are tough as nails, dude. The entire Pac-12 football squads are made up of Tongans, dude. They are tough as nails.
Give me Pat Perez on this team.
Patty's had some experience, I would have to think. He'd be a tough out.
I'm going down the list, and
I'll tell you who can't.
Actual points list. I'm on the actual points list. I got down to 40 with Perez. I'm getting a 42 at Patton Kazire. That's a big body, too.
Auburn. Probably been in some brawls.
Yeah, I just don't think they got Europeans that big.
I'll tell you the guy that nobody can beat anywhere. I don't even know if he's got his Stewart card right now, but the dude you do not want to mess with, Jason Gore comes in. He's my first captain's pick as an American captain. Jason Gore come in and just end somebody's life in about 12 seconds.
I like that. I think you just bring some like big bodies in there. And
I think you put Woodland up against Shane Lowry, another big body. He could rumble. You know what I mean? I feel like he likes to knock some beers down.
Yeah, I think Woodland
kills him.
Yeah, Woodland beats him.
What about Grayson Murray as a U.S. guy? He's a big body. He's kind of a mental midget, though.
There's some fragility there.
Somebody might insult him. He might go on a Twitter rant before the fight even happens.
I mean, a guy like Robert Garrigus. I bet Garrigus could throw down.
Brian Gay as a secret weapon. Kidding. He would get mauled. That was a joke. Moving along.
Oh, here's our boy from the pod, Ricky Barnes.
Dude, Barnes would mash.
Yeah.
Absolutely mash people. He is a bigger body than he gets credit for. I played basketball with him a lot. He can clear some space. Sneaky thick on the lower bod, and he's not afraid at all to foul the shit out of some people. Ricky would be a tough out. Honestly, if I'm breaking this down objectively, we're losing going into captain's picks significantly, but I think our captain's picks present a huge problem unless Europe has some guys tucked away that we have no idea about over here.
Who would be the top European picks, like off the things? Like Thomas Peters is a big guy, but I don't know.
I was thinking Colsart's right off the bat. Colsart's a big dude.
Yeah, he's a good
probably
one.
thrown down. He likes to party, as he once told me in an interview.
I'm on board with that guy, 100%. What do you think about Thornburn Olesen?
No.
He's jacked, dude. He's got muscles. You think he's all vanity? You think he's not really ready to throw down, but he looks good in a bathing suit, but he's not really ready to smash somebody's face.
No, like a guy like Andy Sullivan, like that's a guy who's gotten in some pub fights before.
Yeah, they got to have some guys like that we don't know about.
Yeah, I'm sure we're gonna get people are gonna let us know some of these.
Luke Donald, Brian Gay. Maybe we throw one of those in the mix just for fun. A little tickle fight. See who starts crying first. You know. But there's also probably some super big Euros that we don't even know about.
Oh, we're top heavy though. That's what we learned in the bar fight. We look good with DJ and Koepka, but we fall off fast as the U.S. and the Euros just have a little more.
Oh, Alvaro Quiros. He's a big boy. Smashes it, sends it.
He's tall. I don't know if
He might have some heat that we don't know about. These Spanish dudes have the heart of a lion. That's why I respect them.
Miguel Angel Jimenez is still available.
Miguel Angel Jimenez is their promoter. He's their Don King. Phil Mickelson would be our Don King to make the fight.
Senior Ryder Cup fight. Jimenez against
Watson,
Kenny Perry, David Toms.
What about your boy Stads? He's got some weight advantage.
He's thick, you know. I mean, he's got a big body. I don't know that he's ready to. By the way, he does have hands like a gorilla, though. His glove is like 3 sizes too big for me. So if he got one of those paws on you, it would be a problem. But I don't know that he's ready to actually throw him out there in a bar fight.
There's some other funny ones like the lightest guys, JT and Fitzpatrick. That would be a
hell of a matchup.
Yeah, that would be a good matchup.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to be doing Ryder Cup stuff every week on the podcast going forward. We're looking forward to it.